You may have heard about working dogs, but what about working cats? We're going to tell you all about that, plus an adorable update on some adorable foster puppies that you're definitely not going to want to miss. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good afternoon and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning back in with us this week. Now we have some absolutely adorable pets, including this girl who you've probably been hearing throughout the open. You're probably going to hear throughout the segment until we meet her. We're going to introduce you to Sadie Girl in just a few minutes. And of course, we have a lot of beautiful kitties with us. We're going to introduce you to the handsome Malcolm, along with a few other kitties who have just as great of stories. Make sure to stay tuned to meet them. And speaking of kitties, we have quite the variety of adoptable cats and kittens right meow who are just waiting to find the perfect families. Visit azhumane.org/cats to learn about the 63 and counting adoptable felines of the Arizona Humane Society, available at all 4 of our adoption locations and in some foster hero homes. These pages automatically update every hour, and you can filter your search by location, age, breed, and more. Kitties will be removed from these pages as they get adopted, and more kitties will be added as they are ready to go home. And keeping with the kitty theme, it's time to meet my co-host, Caitlin. Caitlin is an adorable 10-week-old domestic short-hair black and white kitty who was rescued by an emergency animal medical technician when a Good Samaritan found her and her siblings in their front yard in early September. They went to foster hero Kathy's home to recover from a slight eye infection for a few weeks, and there they had an awesome spot to run around, play, gain weight, and learn how to be in a home environment. Sweet Caitlin is about as cute as they come and shows that girls can pull off tuxedos too, as well as her adorable little socks right there. This cutie will be available at our PetSmart Scottsdale location, so make sure to head on over there if you'd like to meet her. And now we have an adorable bundle of wrinkles and cuteness that is sure to melt everyone's heart. She's just been going, and now I think you got her with those belly rubs, Lisa.
Yeah. She is just a 4-month-old puppy. She came into us from the San Carlos Reservation. And we took some dogs and puppies in, and she was an injured puppy. She's just 4 months old. She looks to be a little shepherd collie mix or something. But we took her in, and she had a broken leg. So she did have surgery in our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, and she went to a foster heroes home. She went to Moina's house to recover, and she was such a good foster mom. She sent her back to the shelter now that she's ready to find her forever home with all of her favorite toys. So her new home won't have to wonder what her favorites are. But puppies at this age, just a quick reminder to always supervise puppies around toys until you know what they're safe with. Obviously, at this age, they're mouthy and they chew on everything. So you have to be sure that they don't ingest any of their toys. Some of those cheaper dog toys, these puppies tear them apart, especially 25-pound puppies like this, and then they start eating that kind of stuff. So just supervise your puppy around toys, but this little baby is all healed up, got 4 legs now, and thanks to her foster hero, is going to be ready for her forever home anytime now.
And she is not a ham at all. Oh my God, so cute. Thank you, Lisa. And as a proud partner of Fix Adopt Save, we are so excited for the 6th annual Pity Palooza today. Hopefully you've already been, or you'll catch the last hour or so of this awesome event. This annual event celebrates our beloved Pity friends while offering all breeds and cats free and low-cost services, including free spay-neuter vouchers, free vaccinations, $10 microchips, and $20 pit bull adoptions. The event is made possible through generous donations by the Nina Mason Pulliam Charitable Trust and PetSmart Charities. Make sure to visit our Facebook page or fixadoptsave.org/pitypalooza for more details. And little Malcolm here is as eager as ever to meet his forever family. What is his story, Janine?
Well, Malcolm was taken in by a Good Samaritan to one of our partners, an emergency medical clinic. And so we went and picked him up. We transferred him to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital. He was very teeny tiny, and he had the worst cold, the upper respiratory infection. And he was treated a little bit in our hospital, but then he got sent out to a foster heroes home, Marissa, who did a wonderful job. In most colds, you're in and out, 2 weeks, medicine, no problem. Well, this little guy, 2 months, and he was not, getting rid of his sickness. So, but now he's like perfectly healthy, ready to find his forever home. And if it wasn't for, a foster hero stepping up, he would have sat in a cage at the shelter for 2 months. And then, maybe not even still gotten better. But that actually opened up a lot more space for other animals that needed to come in, because we're always getting animals in. But he's very petite. He's got this beautiful little face. And his little body is like real compact. And he's a little on the unsure side of, I think, all the dogs. So maybe a slow introduction would be really good for him. If, anytime you adopt a new animal, you should take some time and let them get used to the home and the other pets in the home, just so they have a great first experience with you.
Definitely, and he looks like he's raring to go. Thank you for those good tips, Janine. And we're so happy to announce that last Saturday, in just one day, 214 pets were adopted for our Empty the Shelters with Bissell Pet Foundation. We're so thankful to all who adopted, volunteered, fostered, or donated to these no longer homeless pets, as well as the AHS team members who played a role in their journey to adoption. If you weren't able to make it, there are still more than 125 pets who are looking for their forever homes. Meet your new furry friend at azhumane.org/adopt, or come down to one of our 4 locations to visit them in person. And hopefully we'll all be able to visit the chocolate factory with this sweet pup. Charlie deserves all the treats, Barry.
He does, and he's been eating some too. He's very, very likes treats a lot. This guy was found by Glendale Police Department wandering the streets over there in Glendale along with another pup. And of course Glendale Animal Control then took over. But when they got him there, they kind of realized he had a wound on him and he wasn't really bearing any weight on his hind legs, so they transferred him to us because of our second Trans Animal Trauma Hospital. We got him in there and we discovered he actually had a fractured leg. And we were able to do a really cool surgery on this guy. It's called an FHO, a femoral head ostectomy, which we do quite often. And so he's now bearing weight on that leg and he's all good. And he's going to sit on it right now. And he's just a very, very sweet boy. We actually looked for a foster for this guy. Janine mentioned how that was a great thing. We couldn't find one for him. So it is so important to volunteer for fostering. So if you have the time, please sign up for our foster program. Charlie had to heal in our place at our surgery kennels, which he did, thankfully. And he's now all good to go now. This is just a great example of a local police department, another animal control agency, and the Arizona Humane Society getting together to save a pet's life. It took 3 people to get this guy to us, and here he is, and just doing really, really wonderful. He looks like a little Shar-Pei. I know we're calling him a boxer mix. He's loving, he's sweet, he's a nice size. Come on down and get the chocolate man Charlie here.
Oh, so cute. And he's the bundle of wrinkles, definitely. Thank you, Barry. And it's almost Halloween, so we have Peter, Pumpkin Eater. And he does look like a cute little pumpkin. He blends right in with the pumpkins on the table, Lisa.
He does. He's a sweet little kitten purring away up here on the table. 5 months old. He was surrendered to us with his sister. You'll meet her later in the show. Luckily, the people who found these 2 kittens were able to hold them until we could get them scheduled in through our admissions department. When you call with stray animals, oftentimes you will have a little bit of a wait, because what we try to do is get these animals in so they don't have to sit around in a lot of kennels and wait for their spay and neuter surgery. We schedule things to come in, and so luckily their finder to hold Peter and his sister for the 6 days it took us to get them in for a spay-neuter appointment. Now they are both fixed and ready to go up for adoption, but they tell us that they have been exposed to calm dogs and very friendly with that. He's food motivated and he'll fall asleep in your arms, so what's cuter than that? Come down and meet sweet Peter. He's 5 months old, perfect age.
Oh, so cute. I just love that. Thank you, Lisa. And make sure to keep your TVs locked in right here to Pets on Parade. We're going to introduce you to this sweet pup later on in the show. You'll definitely want to meet Brownie. He's coming up.